It's the K-Country Morning Show with Gabe and Carrie.
You can listen to us on the K92.3 app and on this podcast.
It's the K-Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. Now, Carrie, last week we were giving away Walker Hayes tickets.
Yes.
And one of the fancy fair sounds we had was like that, the Dixie horn, the clown horn.
No, not that one, but I know what you're saying.
Yes. Well, I told you I was going to try to find out if it was legal to have that horn in your car or not.
And Gabe did the hard-hitting research. The hard-hitting journalism. Big J journalist over here, Gabe Glidden.
That's right. It turns out that installing a Dixie horn in your car is kind of sort of up to the interpretation of potentially you, the officer who could give you a ticket for it, and or potentially the judge who would see over the case if you fought the ticket.
Okay, so for those of us who aren't familiar with what the Dixie horn sounds like, can you make the noise from your mouth?
I can do one better for you, Carrie. I'll play it for you.
Oh.
So it's like the Dukes of Hazzard horn or what have you, Dixie horn.
I wish you did it with your mouth.
I probably can't do it as good as the good old computer. So it turns out that your car horn must be capable of emitting sound audible under normal conditions from a distance of not less than 200 feet, but no horn or other warning device shall emit an unreasonable loud or harsh sound or whistle. So I guess where you could run into trouble with said Dixie horn is if you can't hear it from 200 feet, it would not be a legal horn. Now, if you can hear it from 200 feet, there is nothing in Iowa code. I got to find it now. Iowa code 321.42 or 0.432.
That's made up. It sounds like it's made up.
About the tone of said horn.
Like if it's like angry?
Or if you had like a goose, like a honk.
Here's the thing. When it's like animal noises, that could be dangerous. I can understand.
I mean, what you could do if you're really dead set on getting the Dixie horn, Carrie, is I'm
not dead set on this at all.
I went down a giant car mechanic rabbit hole. What you could do is install a toggle switch and leave the factory horn in your car and then use this toggle switch for said Dixie horn to get your, party joke out in front of your friends and family.
Yeah, or you could just pull it up on your phone and like play it
with this, like through your speaker.
Yeah, like your Bluetooth. Also, if you have one of these horns, one of these very unique horns, shoot us a message on the K92.3 app. I want to know like how many people in Iowa actually have this.
Sure.
Like if it's like 2 or 2,000.
Sure.
I can't tell.
So is it legal? Is it not? It all kind of depends. You can read more about the actual like justifications on how it could be legal, how it can't on the K92.3 app. But I told you I would get to the bottom of that story, and I did.
You know, Gabe, I'm happy that you did this. I'm happy that you did this, brother.
You're welcome. It's on the K92.3 app. We have your Nashville news on the way.
You're waking up with the K-Country Morning Show. We're K92.3.
K92.3, broadcasting from the Pita Pit Fresh Thinking Healthy Eating Studios.
Visit the Cedar Falls location today.
Well, I've been known to write a few songs, loving and leaving and get too stoned. Bottle and a pistol by my side. The devil's always along for the ride. We ride down to the creek by the water. I've been baptized by the preacher's daughter. Lucky for me, no, he never caught us so. Oh, we ride to the bar by the levee, 85 jacked up square by the Chevy, blanket in the back when it gets hot and heavy. Oh, we ride pedal to the floorboard, she begged for more, sipping on apple pie, moonshine, and I'll be gone by the morning light. Yeah, 'cause I've been known to write a few songs, loving and leaving and getting too stoned. Bottle and a pistol by my side, there was always along for the ride. We ride across state lines, rubbing 2 nickels, just trying to make a dime. Hard to make a living while the gas is so high. Oh, we ride like a Harley on a 2-lane Palomino cross plains, drop it down a 4-wheel drive on a Friday devil's always along for the ride. Oh, we ride. Oh, we ride. Yeah, 'cause I've been known to write a few songs, loving and leaving and get too stoned. Fighting a pistol by my side, the devil's always along for the ride. Yeah, I've been known to write a few songs, loving and leaving and get too stoned. Fighting a pistol by my side, the devil's always along for the ride. Oh, for that ride. The devil's always along for that ride.
It's the K Country Morning Show on K92.3, and it's time for your Nashville News Minute. Everyone yesterday was talking about Ingrid Andress's disastrous performance of the national anthem at the 2024 MLB Home Run Derby. There were a lot of questions about what exactly was going on.
And what happened?
Well, we finally have an answer. She said, Ingrid Andress admitted on her Instagram that she was drunk during the performance. She said, I'm not going to BS, y'all. I was drunk last night. I'm checking myself into a facility today to get the help I need. That was not me last night. I apologize to MLB, all the fans in this country I love so much for that rendition. I'll let y'all know how rehab is. I hear it's super fun. XO Ingrid. She's been going through a lot of struggles recently, and our hearts go out to her, and we're very happy that she's getting the help that she really does need. I know, like, when we were listening to it yesterday, we were like, there's something, there's something wrong with this situation.
Something happened for sure.
Exactly. Like, my initial thought was, like the inner ear was messed up. But like an inner ear, like the thing that these artists use to keep track of the music, the beat.
Oh, they can hear themselves.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that bad. Because this was just like, no offense, this was me singing at karaoke on a Friday night.
Yeah, I remember when I first saw it, like, on any photo on Instagram or whatever, I was like, man, she looks faded.
Looks like there was something. She had something.
Yeah, or vocal problem, something, sick, who knows.
Yeah.
And the first half wasn't as bad. The second half was, where things took a terrible turn for the worse, and it got pretty bad.
Yeah, and we're hoping that she, like I said before, we're hoping she gets the help she needs and she can come back stronger.
She obviously can sing. She's been nominated for 4 Grammys,
Yeah.
We knew something had to have been going on.
Yeah, and the worst part is, like, she had recently, kind of gone MIA for a hot second because she was going through some mental health issues.
Sure.
And this was kind of her first foray back into the public, so unfortunately it did not land, and
Right.
Good thing she's getting the help she needs. Check out the full story on the K92.3 app.
I mean, that yard stands no chance today at the Glidden House. Stands no chance.
I'm excited that you're excited about that. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be, in the 80s or 90s.
Thank God.
Humidity is not going to be insane.
That's rough.
No, like it kind of has been. Well, it feels like the past 5, 6, maybe almost full week. I can't quite remember all the way back.
It feels
to last
like it's
week,
been the past
hot.
month that this has been the case.
Yeah, and it is July. I do understand, the hottest month of the year, but at the same time, we do get a little bit of a break for the next few days, handful of days here. So.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to complain, like, when winter comes, like, oh, I wish it was summer, because everyone's complaining about the heat.
That's just how it kind of works.
Yeah,
you always want what you can't have.
Just accept the weather that we have, accept the good things and the bad things about it, and then just patiently wait for time to keep ticking on.
That's right. Did you watch any of the All-Star game yesterday, Carrie? The MLB All-Star game was on?
No. I'll be honest. I didn't watch any of it. I didn't
watch a ton. I saw kind of some clips and a little bit of it from my phone, but I also didn't see a ton.
Yeah, I watched the WNBA game between the Aces last night. It was a good game.
Right on?
Yeah,
Sounds
I enjoyed
good.
it.
All right, we have John Party, Jason Aldean, Zach Brown Band, and coming up this hour, you have a chance to win some Adventureland tickets. We're also going to let you get some stuff off your chest a little bit. It is Wednesday. We got to hear what's been irking your nerves as of late, which is an interesting term, an interesting phrase. Where does that derive from, Miss Carrie?
You've never heard of, like, what's something that irks your nerves?
I don't know if we would have ever put it that way in the Glidden house growing up.
It's just, I think it's an East Coast thing, maybe. Like
We would have used probably some more colorful language
yeah.
where I'm from.
But it's a bit I used to do in college, and I really enjoyed getting it off my chest. It was before I went to therapy, so let me tell you, that was my free therapy.
I love it. All right, well, we're gonna have all that coming up here in about 10 minutes on the K Country Morning Show. Right now, it's. I can't do the whistling part at the end of that.
We need to hire a professional whistler. We need to see if someone in this office can whistle.
It's got to be on YouTube. I'm going to watch a how-to video today. I'm going to be an expert whistler by this time tomorrow, Carrie.
You know what we should actually do? What we should actually do? We should grab a clip of someone whistling and say it's you. See if people can guess which one's the real one and which one's the fake one.
Yeah, what an expert. It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. And you might be hooting and hollering and whistling at Adventureland, an amusement park here in Iowa that is marketed to have over 100 ride shows and attractions. You could go check out every single one of them.
It is so much fun, and this is not just a good thing for, you and the kids, but maybe a fun date idea for you to take someone out there.
Yeah. I took a girl to an amusement park for a date in high school, once upon a dream. That was a long time ago, Carrie, when I was young and just a spry chicken.
Back when they had to actually, move the lever to get the roller coasters going.
Almost.
I
think I was junior in high school, maybe. I had my license, so.
I feel like that's such a smart move, especially if you're like, hey, I'm a little scared.
It was for Halloween. It was like a haunted amusement park.
We gave away, I remember we gave some away around Halloween time, too. Some Adventureland passes. Sure. Yeah, that was a good time.
On that date, I spent every dollar I think I had, actually. I thankfully, I had a job, and in high school, I didn't have a ton of bills, and by a ton, I mean none. So I just, went to work and then made it all back. But I pretty much, I think I spent close to the entire paycheck just to get in. And then, you got the food and the soda and the whatever. So, yeah, I kind of just wasted a whole paycheck on that date.
But was it worth it in the end? You didn't marry her, so not really.
No, it was not worth it at all.
It turned into
I had a big crush on that girl.
But it turned into a great conversation starter.
That's right.
On the K Country Morning Show. Again, we're giving you
all these years later, it paid off.
Finally, it pays off.
All right.
Well, the good thing is maybe you're a young 20-something and you're trying to make some extra cash, but you're like, hey, I can't afford it. I can't go to Adventureland. We're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to Adventureland so you don't have to be like young Gabe and spend your entire paycheck.
That's right. Which caller would you like today, Miss Carrie?
I say we stick with the classics. Hold on. Let me pretend I'm on a roller coaster. Ask me that question again.
Okay. Carrie, which caller would you like to give away? That's your roller coaster sound effect?
I'm going up.
That's the sound effect? It's more like a tick, 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 tick,
okay.
tick, 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 tick. Yeah, there we go. Carrie, which caller would you like to give away these Adventureland tickets?
Caller number 9!
833-4985. Good luck. It's the K Country Morning Show. Who's this?
This is Morgan.
Well, Morgan, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Where are you calling from today, Morgan?
Cedar Falls.
All right.
Oh, that's a bit of a drive for you if you end up going to Adventureland.
I suppose I can make it work.
You can make it work.
Congratulations. You are caller number 9.
Awesome, thanks.
No problem, Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan, I got a lot of flack for my roller coaster sound effect. Do you think you can come up with a better one than me?
Oh, no, I think you got it beat.
Yeah. See, Gabe, Morgan even knows I'm the sound effects queen here.
That's right. Who needs a soundboard when we got Carrie? Morgan, have you ever gone on a date to an amusement park?
I don't think so.
Well, you have never been set up for more success than right now with a couple of tickets. Bring a hot date with you, all right?
I'll do my best.
All right.
I'll do my best. Or you could bring a friend, or you could bring, do you have kids?
I don't.
Okay.
Well, there you go. It sounds like a friend's out to me. I love this. I like where this is going. Do me a favor, though, Morgan. Make sure you talk to him the next day at school, will you?
Okay.
Sending up a prayer to the man upstairs. Backwoods legit, don't take no lip. Shoot her back and shoot her back and shoot her back.
It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Miss Carrie Mack. Today is a Wednesday, so we're going to let you get it off your chest here today. Is there something that has just been driving you nuts lately? something that you really just need to express and get out, and then you'll feel better about it. You want to share it with the world.
Yeah.
We're going to give you a 5 to 45 second vent session.
Yeah.
This morning here on the K Country Morning Show.
No matter how big or small it is, we'll be hyping you up. That's what the plan is. We'll be being like, hey, you deserve to be frustrated, even if we don't think you deserve to be frustrated. But everyone needs to get it off their chest. It's no problem. Message us on the K92.3 app or give us a call, 833-4985. Any problem, big or small, we want to hear it. And we also have this on Facebook, K92.3 Waterloo.
Yes, I should turn that back on. Yes, we do. Carrie, what's something that's been driving you nuts lately? What's something that irks your nerves, as you like to put it?
So something I've been recently doing, like a lot of people in this country, I started working like a second job.
Sure.
And I'm working as a rideshare driver. And I'm enjoying it,
I love that. That's
Yeah.
actually a beautiful way to put it.
Yeah.
Rideshare driver.
Yeah, that's what it's officially called.
That's cool.
And, making some extra money on the side because I want to save up not only for my sister's graduation next year, but also I feel like I need to kind of buckle down and be a serious adult and save up some extra cash just in case. And
Okay.
also maybe I want to get a house in the future. You never know.
That's right.
But I started doing this and I realized that people just don't tip their rideshare drivers.
Okay.
Why on God's green earth, if I'm driving all over God's green earth, why aren't you tipping?
Well, you're making the choice to be a rideshare driver, you know. But you know what? I'm gonna let you
Gabe,
my
you
bad.
don't understand
I am
that-
not great at this part of the
You
game.
are
I'm
not-
sorry. Go ahead.
You're giving criticism.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Get it off your chest.
Yes,
sorry.
I'm trying to make extra money, but why aren't you tipping your Uber drivers, your Lyft drivers, your all of those drivers?
That's right. Why aren't you?
Yeah, come on. We're working hard. We're doing our job. We're trying our best to get by. A few extra bucks goes a long way because I did the research. And one of the leading rideshare apps takes 25% of the total amount of money that you make in a ride.
Sure.
So come on, dude. If I'm driving you, especially if I'm driving you more than 20 minutes, throw me $1 or $2, man. Throw us $1 or $2. We're trying our best. We're trying to keep our heads above water. Tip your drivers. People in Iowa, or maybe just people in general, just don't tip their drivers. Maybe it's going to be different this weekend. I'm going to be doing some driving around this weekend, and we'll see what happens if I make some extra cash there. But come on, bro.
There you go.
Just tip. Just tip. Why aren't you tipping? When I'm very nice, I'm like, hey, how's the temp? Is the music okay?
What if
No, I am a great driver, Gabe.
What if the
Gabe,
lack of tipping is more of a reflection on the operator?
I've gotten a few tips,
Okay.
but I haven't gotten a lot. Gabe, you don't get the point of this game.
I know, I'm really bad at this.
You
I
really are.
apologize.
You really are. I do a good job. I asked them, hey, is the temperature good? Let me, do you want me to
That's
drop
a
you
great
off
way
here?
to start. I like that.
Yeah.
That's an awesome way to start.
Do you want me to turn the music up, down? Are you good there? Do you need help getting in or out of the car? Blah, blah, blah. And people are like, oh, you're so nice. Thank you. Or people don't talk to me and I don't talk to them.
Yeah. What if they want to get in the car and ride in silence?
No, I can tell. I've started to figure out the tells.
Did you have to clean out your car?
No, it wasn't bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't
Like,
bad.
do you have it all vacuumed and everything?
It's not vacuumed.
Well, that could
as
be
much as possible.
That could be maybe an issue.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not like I have crumbs in the back seat.
I know, but I'm just saying, maybe it needs to be a little more immaculate.
Gabe, you don't get the idea of irks your nerves, do you?
I do get it. I'm workshopping this with you here.
I don't need you to workshop. This is where we vent.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Well, do you feel better?
No, because now I'm overthinking everything. Gabe, what's irking your nerves?
Do you want to know what's driving me nuts for
Tell
real?
me. And don't do that thing where you caveat. You're like, hey, I understand. No, get it off your chest. Just vent.
Do you want to know what actually drives me nuts?
Is it me?
No.
Okay.
No. Crabgrass.
Okay.
Drives me nuts.
Tell me why.
I got to figure out how to get rid of it. There's little parts, or you can see it start to grow in my yard. Mm-hmm. And it did last summer, and I kind of didn't, last summer I wasn't an agronomist. I wasn't a guy working on the lawn.
Okay.
I was. I'd cut it, but I
Yeah.
didn't really care after that.
Yeah, this is your new hyperfixation.
Yeah, this is the thing I'm dialing in on.
Yeah.
And I can't figure out how to get rid of it, so it's kind of driving me nuts. I guess
Okay.
I could just do a quick Google, which I
No.
probably should do.
Crabgrass
But
should be-
crabgrass should just not exist.
Exactly. It should not exist. It's ruining your lawn. You're allowed to be mad about that.
That's right. It's more of a weed as opposed to a grass.
Yeah, we don't need that weed here. Get
That's
it
right.
off Gabe's lawn. Come on, get out of here.
That's right.
Pick up your stuff and get out of here.
I'm going to Google this right now.
How
Looks like I probably got a hand pull it. All right, sounds good. I'll be out there today in the 76 degrees sunshine.
not too bad. You'll get rid of it. You see what we're supposed to do?
You know, I feel great now.
You see how we're supposed to like hype each other up with our frustrations?
My bad. We'll share some of your frustrations coming up next here on the K Country Morning Show. It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack, and there was a phone call where someone wanted to remain anonymous. We're not going to tell really a ton of the story. It just maybe involved some maybe like in-laws.
Bridesmaids drama.
Yeah, it was a great time, actually. We
love it.
Too bad. And we would like to, we're going to get a follow-up,
Yeah.
I believe, next week. Maybe we can share. But we had someone call who straight up just wanted to vent to just Carrie and I. It was actually pretty cool.
And I was like, okay, go on.
I hope this person, whose name we can't say,
Yes.
does feel a little bit better.
Yeah, I bet she does.
Yeah.
There
And
we go.
I want the follow-up, by the way, next week, and hopefully we can play some of it. But, Carrie, what's irking my nerves is crabgrass. It's driving me nuts.
Yep.
Supposedly, I got to get to hand pulling and using selective post-emergent herbicides.
Yeah.
Herbicides.
Yeah, there we go.
That'll be what I'm doing today. That crabgrass doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, and I'm working a second job just to make some extra money, save some extra cash, like a lot of people are. And I'm doing one of those rideshare apps, and I'm a little annoyed. I'm irked because people just don't seem to remember to tip their drivers.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Drives me nuts.
All right. What are the people saying, Carrie?
Debbie said there are a lot, but one thing that really irks me is the broken grocery carts. I seem to always get the squeaky ones with four wheels going different directions. And I have found if I get a different one, it's just as bad as the first one.
I am so good at finding the terrible cart. That actually is a skill that I
Yeah.
would be in the top 20 percentile at.
I totally agree. Nicole from Decorah said on the K92.3 app, inconsiderate people bother me. We all should have manners and respect. Caring is kind.
Caring is kind.
True.
Caring is cool.
It is with a K. Kewl.
Absolutely not. No, I'm just kidding. Jen has a great one. Something that's been irking her nerves as of late on the FB.
Tell me.
Loud chewing.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm with you.
gross. I will admit this, Gabe. I think I'm a loud gum chewer, and I'm trying to be better at that. I remember
Okay.
one day I put gum in, and you were like, "What's going on there?"
Jeepers, did you quit smoking or something?
It was like,
what you don't even smoke.
It's like an oral fixation, like
Right.
it's an anxiety thing. Jazz had some good ones. When old men think I'm not able to do my job because I'm female.
Right on.
There we go. That I can't even go outside at my house without being absolutely destroyed by mosquitoes.
I will say gnats have been driving me up a wall lately.
Same.
Yeah.
Like I've seen a fly in my apartment. I'm like, how did you get here?
Yeah, and you're not paying rent to get out.
Yeah, get out of my
Quit
house.
sucking in my free AC.
Excuse
well, not
me.
your free AC now.
You know
that
what-
costs me money.
You know what really irks my nerves? The fact that my cats are just watching it go by, not doing anything.
Yeah, where's your home defense system?
Yeah, exactly. I saved you so you could come in here and get rid of the bugs that I don't want to touch.
Out of every orifice in your upper body.
Yeah. Ooh. That's gnarly. Now I think about it.
It should be a nice day today.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice day. It's been a pretty nice week, except for the storms earlier this week. So we're just hoping this trend of nice weather continues on
Yep.
into the weekend.
Yes, that would be fantastic. On the way, Luke Combs, Morgan Wall, and Nate Smith, and then we kind of talked about this yesterday, and we wanted to try to hear some responses. If you happen to be using the bathroom,
The commode,
or the loo,
the washroom.
and someone knocks on the door, What's your first initial response? Is it like, oh? Or
That's the most Midwestern response. Oh.
or like or I'm in here, or, let us know, as there's really no right or wrong answer. It is the most relatable human experience of all time.
No, there are wrong answers.
I don't know if there is.
They're sincere.
There's just funny ones. So there's answers and then funnier ones, is how I think about it. Hey, Carrie, knock on the door. In 10 minutes, I'll share with you mine.
We'll
it's
do
pretty
some more
good.
role playing.
That's right. We'll have that in 10 minutes, and we'll get to some of the comments you have as well on the K Country Morning Show. It's the K Country Morning Show, and one of the most relatable human experiences is using the bathroom and someone knocking on either the door or well, I guess basically just the door.
Yeah.
Carrie, when someone it knocks on the door when you're using the restroom, what is your go-to response?
I'm in here.
Sure, you just like let them know, like, sorry.
Yeah. Occupied.
Which is kind of funny. The person going to the bathroom says sorry, like they weren't just interrupted.
Yeah.
The other person should be, oops, sorry, and run away so the person getting out doesn't ever see them.
Yeah. I also
you should never have to make eye contact.
Yeah. I also go, yeah, huh?
Sure.
Like, like someone's asking for me, essentially.
Sure. Yeah, I love that.
That's what I do. Gabe, you haven't been in this experience in a hot second, you say.
What?
You haven't been in this situation in a hot second. So what do you usually do?
My go-to, like pretend you knock on the door. I'll give you my instant reaction.
Okay. Knock, 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 knock. I really got to use the bathroom.
Hello?
Knock, knock.
I answer it like it's my front door. Hello?
Like you're inviting them to start a conversation.
Yeah, I mean, chit chat. Why not?
I just go.
Usually, they're always so awkwarded out at that point. They're just like, "Oh, sorry," and they run away.
You always have to put a little question mark at the end too, like "Hello."
Hello. I love trying to just make it funny because it's obviously like weird.
Yeah, I have to make it a little bit more funny in the future. I know that for sure. But my thing is, if you don't know if someone's in the bathroom and it's like a bathroom stall, like ladies, just look underneath and see if there's, or try and open the door. And if it's locked,
Yeah, just quickly scoot away or something. Yeah, in a bathroom stall is wild. You definitely can see if someone's in there.
Yeah.
But if it's,
especially through the cracks in the side.
Yeah. But if you're at a party or you're at like a fair where they have porta potties or whatever, 9 times out of 10 they're locked, but you can always just sort of knock and then back away and get back in the crowd so you two never have to know who's
the
who.
knock and back up is a good move.
There you go.
Okay,
yeah.
I might use that in the future.
We'll get to what you guys have to say on the K92.3 app as well as Facebook next here on K92.3. It's the K Country Morning Show with K92.3. The next time someone knocks on the door when I'm going to go to the bathroom, you know what I'm going to respond with?
What?
It's me.
I'm going to respond with, hey, do you listen to the K Country Morning Show?
Hey, download the K92.3 app.
We're giving away tickets to this concert.
Turn the app alerts on. What do you say when someone knocks on the bathroom door and you happen to be using it?
Kyle from Waterloo said, when someone knocks on the bathroom door, I respond with either come in or, oh, thank God, I've been in here for an hour. There's no TP. Can you help me?
That would be so great. Code Brown. Give me some toilet paper.
Oh, my gosh. Frank said, I'm working here.
That's a great one.
You should put on the New York accent. I'm working here. I'm working here. Laura said, very polite, just a minute.
Okay. I have a feeling that's probably a vast majority of it's something polite, like almost done.
Yeah. Can't rush it.
Right.
Stephanie said, can't sit here, seats taken.
That's great.
I like that.
I love that.
Mickey said, yeah. Yeah?
Yeah, that's kind of like what I do. Hello? It's like answering the phone. Ring, ring, ring. Yep. I love that.
Wait, knock on the door. I want to try this
All
one.
right. Oh, man. All right. Yeah. Oh, I got to go to the bathroom here. Hello?
Housekeeping, you want towels?
That's great.
That one's from Gwen.
I do love that. Did you see what Bullet from Waterloo said on the
I did not see that one.
K92.3 app? He says, wow, you got any matches? It's K92.3 with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. And this morning, we want to know if you happen to be using the restroom and someone knocks on the door, what is your go-to response? It's obviously one of the most relatable human experiences of all time due to the amount of responses we do have on the K92.3 app as well as our Facebook page.
Yeah, Troy said, hey, I told you I needed a minute.
That's
But
great.
say it like that, like, hey, I told you I needed a minute. Like a little bit of a whine.
I think there's something very funny about like kind of almost saying something where it's like you're going to have a conversation with the person or you talk to them like you know exactly who they are.
Yeah.
There's something funny about that
Yeah.
to me. If someone did that to me, I'd start laughing and
How
leave.
are the Yankees doing?
Yeah, right. How about them Yanks?
Natalie said, Marco.
Is that like the pool game?
Yeah, like
Marco,
Marco Polo. Christopher said, you want me to fluff your pillow?
I don't know if I know what that means.
Like, you know, at a hotel, like fluffing
Yeah,
the
I
pillow.
know. Is that some innuendo?
Gabe, get your mind out of
Oh,
the
my
gutter.
bad. Sorry, I'll tighten up.
Yeah. Ben said occupado.
That's a great one.
Very polite. Very 90s.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Jen said, yep. Jessica.
Yep.
Jessica said, come in.
That one's great because no one ever would.
Yeah.
It's like they would be so embarrassed.
But here's the thing. If you're out for a night at Roxy's.
Sure.
Out for a night at maybe Stuffed Olive or something.
Sure.
You go into the bathroom. Someone says, come in. Your drunk butt's going to be like, okay.
Yeah, right? Oh, do you need help?
Brenda said housekeeping.
There's a lot of good ones. And, it's so strange because obviously needing to use the restroom, every single person who's ever existed in the history of humans has to do this, right?
Yeah.
But it's such a
Embarrassing thing.
like I need privacy kind of thing. Now,
Because
some people don't care, of course.
Yeah.
But it's just so like almost taboo when you're going to the bathroom in public.
Yeah, I think it's because we're also vulnerable because like when we're at home, we can, do what we want.
Yeah, stretch the legs out, get
Yeah.
the phone volume turned up,
Exactly.
make it an event.
Why don't you just turn your phone on when someone knocks on the door? You play the Dixie horn.
It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack here on K92.3. And one of the biggest employers in the Midwest, an employer we have talked about multiple times here on this program, has announced yet another round of layoffs.
Yeah, so according to reports, there was an email sent to all John Deere salaried employees with news that additional workforce reductions are imminent. There's no information about how many, where it's going to be affected. This is like across John Deere as a whole company. It's not just Waterloo,
Sure.
not just Moline. The message from higher up said that there will be an employee meeting on July 24th at 7:30 a.m. And following this meeting, corporate will notify all employees who will be leaving the company during this round of layoffs. So they're going to be explaining like what's going on, why this is happening. In the email, they also asked salaried employees who are not required to work on site to work from home on July 24th through the 26th. They were also encouraged to postpone any business travel. And
Wow.
the reason that they gave for the upcoming layoffs, they said, despite our efforts to contain costs and optimize production and inventory levels, the strategies we have implemented, including a global hiring freeze, have proven insufficient in addressing the challenges posed by declining customer demand, rising costs, and prevailing economic uncertainties crucial for ensuring the long-term health of our business.
Wow.
So we don't know how many people might be losing their jobs. We don't know where this is going to be. We don't know what's going to necessarily happen, but we do know that there will be significant job losses all throughout the company.
Yeah, it looks like John Deere as a whole, once again, not here in just Iowa, but as a whole, they've laid off more than 1,000 employees in the last 3 months.
That's in Waterloo.
That's just Waterloo?
No, in the past year, they've laid
Okay.
off about 1,000 employees.
Yeah, in the last 3 months, I think across the company, 1,000.
Okay,
so
yeah.
maybe 1,000 in Waterloo over the year.
Yes, I understand what you're saying.
And I would be in the last just since May,
Yeah.
which is just stinks. It sucks for anybody who potentially, is affected by it for
It's
sure.
just rough because right now we're all just trying to keep our heads above water.
Yeah,
it really
exactly.
is tough. And we our hearts go out to any people who have already lost their jobs or who might or who have the fear that they might be losing their jobs in this upcoming layoffs.
Yeah, having to wake up and every day and kind of wonder if today's the last day is terrible.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
And we just, we hope the best for you. We hope that everything turns out right in the end. And we'll keep you updated on any additional information on the K92.3 app.
It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. It's 9 o'clock here. We do have a high of 76 today. It will not be as hot. It will not be as humid. It might be a little bit windy today, but for the most part, it should be a decent day, a day you can get anything done outside that you would normally like to get done in the summer.
Yeah, and we really hope that you get out there and enjoy the weather if you can. And I will say this time of year, this weather specifically, makes me really want a hot dog.
Makes me want to, what's the...
You look like the 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Hot dog real bad. Today is National Hot Dog Day, so we're going to have to talk about it in 10 minutes, Carrie. We can't skip it.
Yeah, we can't.
It's a major, major holiday.
I haven't had a hot dog in like maybe 2 months.
Hot dogs should not taste as good as they do. It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. And Carrie, today is National Hot Dog Day, a day we celebrate the glizzy.
Sure, yeah. Let's go with that one.
Hot dogs shouldn't taste as good as they do, but hot dogs are the best.
I feel like they're literally garbage for you.
They might be.
They're literally garbage in like a little casing, but it's so good.
Yeah, I mean, everywhere. Think about it, like at a baseball game, a hot dog tastes better. At the amusement park, a hot dog tastes better when you're just walking around because it's super easy to walk and eat it. On the golf course, when you get to hole 9 and you run back to the clubhouse, you grab yourself a hot dog for the back 9.
Yeah.
They always hit.
Also, I feel like when they're like in the aluminum foil and you open it up and it's a little bit messy.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best.
You had a pro.
Yeah, you got the ketchup, you got the relish on there. It's all messed up a little bit. There's some onions on it. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. All right. Well, we want to know this morning here, Carrie. Give me the perfect like hot dog toppings for you.
For me, ketchup. That's a big one.
Sure.
I do like some onions on it sometimes.
Sure.
I don't hate relish. It's pretty good. And I think that's kind of it for me. That's usually what I go with.
So the ketchup, the relish, and onions.
Yeah.
Would be a kind of a go-to sitting down at a baseball game hot dog for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I think that's it. Sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of mustard, but every once in a blue moon, I'll be like craving it. So I'll have like mustard on the hot dog.
Yeah. Obviously, you can switch it up,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, for me, I keep a hot dog pretty simple. I'm with you. I go mustard. I will do onions, and if they're available, they aren't always available, but jalapenos. I like a solid jalapeno on a hot dog, yeah. But I found this thing where on the internet, people are sharing things that you didn't realize would be good on a hot dog. You think about pizza, people are putting all kinds of things on pizza. They put chips on it. Have you ever heard of pheasant pizza?
No, I have not.
Yes, people are putting pheasant on top of their pizza, which, basically is kind of like chicken, to be honest.
Yeah, that makes
sense. But there's all kinds of stuff on pizzas.
There's taco pizza, there's breakfast pizza, all of that.
Well, we have checked out some of these secret ingredients for hot dogs that are apparently pretty dang good. Mm-hmm. All right, for example, Doritos, pulled pork, barbecue sauce, and bacon. There is no way that isn't absolutely delicious. There's also no way that doesn't wreak havoc on your stomach.
Yeah. Also, can we just agree that all of that food is going to be in your body anyway if you have a hot dog. If you're going to a baseball game, it's already going to be there. Why not just put it all in together?
Yeah, some of these other things that look great. Jalapeno cream cheese and black bean salsa.
I do want to try cream cheese on a hot dog at some point.
Fried egg, arugula, guacamole, and garlic aioli.
That sounds good.
I have had a hot dog that had it was like, a big one from a restaurant that had all the stuff on it or whatever. Ooh. And fried egg was one of them, and it looked great. Here is one I just sadly will never get behind, Carrie.
Okay.
Caramel popcorn?
Wait.
I can't do it.
Here's the thing. It's going in the same place anyway.
That doesn't mean it needs to be there at the same time.
No, I would try that.
It's K92. It's the K Country Morning Show. Or K92. It's K92.3, Carrie.
There we
Sorry.
go.
It's K92.3. It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. You know, I bet I say that upwards of 20 to 30 times every single morning.
No, you do, yeah.
Every morning. You'd think by now I'd have it locked in, dialed in.
You might have had the yips.
I might have, yeah.
Yeah, you might have been like, oh, I've done it so many times it messed up. That's
yeah,
okay.
just like
That's
my
okay.
golf game. Either way, LifeServe Blood Center invites the community to this year's Blood Donor Day in an effort to boost the community blood supply during the summer. Often referred to as trauma season, Life Blood Center, they provide blood and blood products to more than 160 hospitals here in Iowa, Nebraska, and South Dakota.
Yeah, so the demand for blood surges during the summer months, fueled by increased accidents, surgeries, and medical emergencies. They travel the tri-state area on tour. They'll be impacting local lives along the way. There's going to be good friends and great jams, and there's this really cool event that's going on at the Cedar Falls First United Methodist Church. LifeServe Blood Center hosts a Blood Donor Day. It's going to be on Monday, July 22nd from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Cedar Falls United Methodist Church, located at 718 Clay Street in Cedar Falls. You can grab some gear after the donation and just be able to save a life. That's really important. You never know how much blood can really save someone's life.
I think I need to donate one more time. I'd have to go double check with my American Red Cross login or whatever. I think I need to donate one more time for like my first quart.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I've donated a good chunk of times. Not a good chunk, but like more than once.
No, that's good. Again, LifeServe Blood Center is hosting the Blood Donor Day at Cedar Falls United Methodist Church, First United Methodist Church, rather. It's going on Monday, July 22nd from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. And this is just a great way to not only help out your fellow man, but help out your fellow community members.
That's right. Yeah, it's just one of those things like we can't make more of. You know what I mean? We had just to help other people. Hospitals, they're always looking for blood.
Exactly.
Always.
Yeah.
They can never have an oversupply.
Yeah, and the good thing is if you're like able-bodied and you're good to go, you'll be able to get your own blood back, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
You know, like
exactly.
you'll be able to, I don't want to say grow, but like, you know, more blood comes from you. But again, LifeServe Blood Center hosts Blood Donor Day at Cedar Falls First United Methodist Church. It's going on Monday, July 22nd.
Oh, wait, I'm wrong, Carrie. I've almost hit a gallon, if I'm not mistaken.
A gallon of blood?
Yes, I have to do a little bit more math, but it's 4 quarts in a gallon, right? 2 pints in a 2 pints in a quart. I'm getting very mathy here, but I've donated blood like 7 times, so I'm gonna have to look up exactly what that is.
I've never done it. I might give this a go, honestly.
Oh, you've never done it?
I've never done it before.
I always love the chewy snacks they give you
Oh,
afterwards.
I do love good snacks. This could be, wait, I'm free on Monday.
It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack, and there has been an update on the Ingrid Andress national anthem situation.
Yeah, we talked about this yesterday. It was just a very unfortunate rendition of the national anthem, which
Yeah, I think we said this yesterday too. The first half was not nearly
It
as
wasn't bad.
The second half was downright horrible. It was really, really bad.
it was like nails on chalkboard.
Yeah, it was not great.
We know Ingrid Andress, she's a fantastic singer, 4-time Grammy nominee, so everyone was very surprised at
Yeah,
this.
she obviously can sing. So it's
Exactly.
like, what really happened?
She's been kind of MIA for a few months because she was struggling with issues with depression, just mental health issues. And she came back in full swing to perform the national anthem at the MLB Home Run Derby on Monday night. And she performed a very off-key, just really bad version of the Star Spangled Banner. And we finally have a reason as to why exactly this happened. Because taking one look at it, you know there was something going on.
Yeah, and it could have maybe been some kind of technical issue. Maybe like her
inner ear.
the in-ear like system failed and she couldn't hear herself. Because I mean, it's impossible to sing when you can't hear yourself. Or maybe something else was going on.
Yeah, well, something else was going on, and it was booze. Because
Right.
she confirmed that she was drunk. She said on her Instagram Instagram story. I'm not going to BS y'all. I was drunk last night. I'm checking myself into a facility today to get the help I need. That was not me last night. I apologize to MLB, all the fans in this country I love so much for that rendition. I'll let you know how rehab is. I hear it's super fun.
I mean, being a celebrity's got to be so strange.
It's so tough.
Because, like, I understand what she's doing, why she's apologizing. I do get it. But singers needing to apologize or people needing to apologize for being bad at singing seems so strange to me.
For me, I don't view it as that. She's apologizing because she was doing her job. She was going out there and performing the national anthem drunk. Like, imagine if we came to work drunk.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I get it. But it's like
that's where I think the apology is. She's not apologizing for the bad rendition. She's apologizing for showing up drunk.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, hopefully she gets the help she needs if she, really needs it that bad, and it all is good for her going forward, and we can see her, potentially. I wonder if she'll ever get a shot to perform it again.
I feel like that would be a great PR move if she came back and she looked 10 times
And
better.
crushes it.
And just, that would be a great moment. And we really hope she bounces back in her career. You can read all the coverage we have on the K92.3 app.
It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack, and we end today's program with a little game we like to call Celebrities Gabriel Doesn't Know. That was pretty good.
Oh, I want to.
That was pretty good.
Okay, there we go. Today is July 17th. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. You share a birthday with this 32-year-old who is Carrie Fisher's daughter, Debbie Reynolds' granddaughter, and Leia's communications officer, Lieutenant Connix, in the new Star Wars trilogy. She also played Winter Anderson on American Horror Story Cult and Chanel No. 3 on Scream Queens. She was also in American Horror Story Apocalypse.
Something Fisher.
Billy Lord.
Nope. No.
Okay, she very talented. She looks just like her grandmother, I feel like, and her mother, obviously. This 48-year-old,
Billy Lord. I don't believe I actually know who this person is. She does have a fabulous Instagram.
Yeah.
Though. Praise the Lord. That is great.
That's fun.
Let's go, Billy.
This 48-year-old, he's well known for being a judge on American Idol, but you definitely have heard a song of his on the radio today. He is known for Play It Again, Drunk on You, and Crash My Party.
Or one I like to sing at a nice karaoke bar in the evenings,
Yeah.
Carrie. It might be about margaritas.
One margarita. Yeah, there we go.
It'd be Luke Bryan, right?
There we go. This 49-year-old is a professional motocross racer who's married to Pink, the singer, not the color.
You know what? I know his last name. I don't remember his first name, and there is a reason I know this. I was watching, when I was young, the X Games, where he was the first motocross rider to, I think, attempt a backflip like in a competition. It's Corey Hart or Hart?
Yes.
Corey Hart.
Yeah, Corey Hart.
Yeah.
You got it. There we go. This 60-year-old country singer, he is known for the song That's What I Love About Sunday.
It's what I don't know if I know that song. That's what I love about Sunday morning. I don't know if that's the same song. I have no idea.
Craig Morgan.
All right, on. Cool.
This 70-year-old was the first female chancellor of Germany.
No clue who that is.
Angela Merkel. I remember it was high school or college, and I was following all the drama there. It was very interesting.
What happened?
No, she was just the first female chancellor of Germany, so it was very historical.
Oh, is that like their president?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Essentially. This 72-year-old, he was, I think, what's the show where they're running on a beach slowly?
Baywatch?
I think he was in Baywatch. He was in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. That's how I know him.
David Hasselhoff?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. I thought you were going to do something with the Berlin Wall or whatever.
Oh, well, that's what it said, but I didn't
Sure.
understand the reference.
All right, fair enough.
This 77-year-old is the Queen Consort of King Charles, the King of England.
Oh, his wife.
Yes.
That one lady.
Camilla Parker Bowles.
Yeah, her.
Yeah. We're going to move on to the people who are no longer with us. This man died just a few weeks ago in 2024. He played President Snow in the Hunger Games movies, and he's Kiefer's dad.
Oh, Sutherland?
Yes.
I don't know his first name.
Donald Sutherland.
Okay.
There we go. Let's see what else we got going on here. Today is National Hot Dog Day, and it's also
Let's go.
It's also National Tattoo Day, so make sure you're eating a hot dog while you're getting tatted up.
I might be getting a tattoo, I think, soonish.
Good for you.
I think. We'll see.
Yeah. 44 days until Labor Day weekend.
All right, we'll be back to talk to you tomorrow. The world is full of nice people. If you can't find one, you gotta be one. Coming up next, we have 30 minutes of nonstop country and Jess.